city, cause when I start spitting to clutch drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, yup. Can you hear me now? 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 Mama, dirty the roads that I've traveled, but I'm on my way. Mama, trust
that's why that dude stopped doing that video.
I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could have had a president.
That's why that dude stopped doing that. Nobody be responding to that.
Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm predicated, but I still need. They've been trying to school me, but I've been a genius. Cali looking more like home since I met.
He was going.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Be calling for days. Look like we was parade. Yeah. You guys been calling for days. You guys been calling for days. Yeah. You guys been calling for days. You guys been calling for days.
Look, I defeated my fears, so curtailed of my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my check y'all and y'all fear. I'm with all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, I had to give up my dues. Never got a talk to it like you. I've been feeling like it's we eat all the rich cuisine. Wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Nah, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm recruiting this year. I be praying for y'all while I'm praying for y'all. Like a line of bees in this deer. I hate to do it with no plans. Now I'm usually get near. Oh, my ex on in. Cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us with the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus Alabama. Turn it to my only private. When like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. What kind of swag? What kind of? Y'all are wasting our time.
That's how he is in your Texas league. I mean, the other league, in Nick's league.
Might do some favors.
Why you, huh? DJ Y gotta do it by himself, bro. You got it.
None of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing I can do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ain't gonna let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix the Autobots and mix with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved. Freaking sick, I need a padded walls. I'm the king, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you asking for it. There ain't much that he be asking for. He just wanna have a better con with a watch face with little dragon balls. Come on, look, you don't need me either. All I need is this. No coca ice. Be the man of your city. I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man of your city. I'ma be the man of my country. The girl has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. The world is parades. None of my people are patient. We look like we
got 4 upgrades.
Get no invitation. The girl has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. Yeah, I'm like, none of my patient. We look like we on a vacation.
So I can know.
Keep swindling you, huh?
Renegade.
I got Todd Gurley. This dude just said me Todd Gurley on
King chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What?
A first-round pick and Justin Watson.
Drop home, game in the choke.
I be out on a late night. I be finna play fight. See sign break night. This my wrist watch just like a brake light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your hitting them. They hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke.
I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind.
Handle your business, handle your business.
Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke. They call a podcast Poppy. King Codes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop.
Game in the chokehold.
Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax.
Relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. What?
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke.
Handle your business. Handle your business.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands.
Hey, I got a question. Adrian, question. If you playing against a dude and he posts the stream in the chat, can you watch the stream that he posted while you playing that nigga?
Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us.
Like say away teams got a post the stream and you click on it on your phone, you can watch that motherfucker. It'll be behind, huh? Yeah, it's not gonna be on time, so you can't. But you can look at what play you running probably.
Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shawty claims she a feminist.
If you bring up his plays all the time.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Now the return, Rashad Green. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Buying time to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Lucy.
Bortles going to throw.
Oh, yeah. Kareem Jackson foul.
Intercepted. Picked off
We'll
by
take
Kareem
that.
Jackson. And they will score a pick 6.
Kareem, give me that pick 6, nigga.
It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
This nigga's cool, bro. Just pay the fucking money, pay the $5, and everybody just finish this shit out. It's simple.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I take the W.
Now Bortles to try again after the pick 6.
Oh, yeah.
His first week is incomplete. Kayvon Webster on the defensive side able to get a hand in.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Lucy. Mike 39, Lucy.
Bortles will try again on 2nd.
All that reason, you still got something. Let's go.
Taken down. Christian Covington in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Lucy.
shotgun now for Bortles. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. J.J. Watt in there to drop him in back-to-back sacks now, bring up 4th and long. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Take it at the 37. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
Go. Tell that nigga put up his 5. He hit you in the DM. Tell that nigga put up his 5 first. Oh, he said 5. Yes, sir. Let's get it, baby. Come on. He said that.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
He said it. Stop getting drunk with that poo-ass league and tell me
carry, so it's
5,
2nd
bro.
and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You get drove at practice?
Come back.
Practice. You got a whole goddamn TV over here. You sitting over there getting drove at practice. Practice, man?
Come back.
You getting drove at practice?
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Still getting drove at practice. Not a game, not a league we put money on, and you go in the Super Bowl and get money.
Something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Practice? I mean, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about practice, man? Got him. You getting drove at practice.
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So
a jump there defensively. Practice? Practice, man?
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Free league? I'm competitive.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and
practice,
long.
Man. Not the league you put $20 up for. Not the league you pay $5 for. You can win the Super Bowl and get money for. Practice. I mean, come on, man. Let's be serious.
Come back.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
That's why I be kicking that bitch out of bounds, because when I kick it like that, that shit goes to the fucking 20.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, this is and he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Lucy. Hey, 5-0.
Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got Moncrief. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a 1st down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Spread right. 72. Lucy. Hank.
On 1st down, Bortles. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a 1st down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Fournette, a 1st down carry, and an alley to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there, and a 1st.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Bortles. This is caught, and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he's going to go down.
Come on, Jadavion.
13-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney. In there to sack him for a loss of 6. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Hey.
Anyone, Blake?
Move. It's all right.
Now a play fake. Bortles. A hit as he
Jadavion.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And here comes the Texans now. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Richmond. Come back.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, Watson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Fucking holding call. That nigga was wide open, too. Every catch I catch with that nigga across the middle, he get his ass. He dropping to the ground. Fucking real slow.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Richmond.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I can't get nothing going on offense. Fuck.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing.
Every time.
Only one happy about the 3 points.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start the drive here with an end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that mark short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That's 4 points, man.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now they'll throw it. Bortles steps and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. DJ Reader able to collapse the pocket and drop it for a loss of a yard.
Why you can't fumble like my niggas be doing? Fuck.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And Lambeau, he missed it.
He missed that bitch bad.
And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast second half. So
Come on, Deshaun.
Of this AFC divisional round matchup. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Here's Watson. Setting up the screen from Miller.
Oh, yeah.
And some strong running.
Oh, yeah. Ah!
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. To throw on second is Watson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue able to get him for a loss of about 3.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
I can't move the ball in this game, so I got 7 points off of that.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
He only rushed for 4.
Richmond.
Fucking 2-man corner he got.
Here's Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Why am I playing like that?
I
keep trying to run out the pocket early as fuck with Watson.
The afternoon. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away.
Why am I not sitting in the pocket? He's doing a contain. Now he's trying to run to the outside.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47.
And
the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Throwing on first down is Bortles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Sunday. Lucy.
They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Lucy.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Dylan Cole. Let's go.
It's off by Dylan Cole. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Come on, baby. Get something. Defense nice, but come on.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
2J.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Cheating, Adrian. Hell yeah. This fucking Jaguars defense cheating.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Cheating fucking regularly like this.
Everyone's got 4 down. Come back.
Two fucking nasty ass corners. I can't throw shit out of them.
Tiger. Come back. Richmond.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Griffin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Texans on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Watson, operating from the gun.
Who you got over there? Hopkins time, nigga. He ain't that good. Let's go. Press me up with no goddamn bouye. This is DeAndre Hopkins we talking about.
And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown.
I was waiting on you to do that. Fuck, I missed it.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. Taken up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Come, brother. Yes, brother. Don't take that one, brother.
It's all right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on.
Pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
372.
On play action, now Bortles. Going deep for Moncrief. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 54 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Lucy.
Fournette on the counter. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Kayvon Webster there to make the tackle.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
372. 372.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On third down, Fournette. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And Lambo will put this one through. Back now in Houston. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now Watson from the gun.
Come on, Deshaun. Come on, man. He open, bro.
Demaryius Thomas, coverage. The intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it.
Come on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
That's my bro, Adrian.
Come back, come back.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Thank you. That's all I want you to do.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Yeah, just make a good damn pass. You might blow. Fuck. Come on. Be my bro, man.
Watson now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Black 22! Black 22!
Watson going to give this one to Miller. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
One guy to
run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
I guess I'll play you one series, buddy.
Tiger, tiger, tiger! Come back, come back!
Watson now looking to throw on 2nd down. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Fuck you, nigga.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. On 1st down, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Watson dumps it complete to Miller. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Now Watson. Caught left side Hopkins. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
I put that nigga at the post. Hold on. We got 2 minutes.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing now is Bortles.
Nobody gonna sack this man, huh? Pick. Let's go, Dylan Cole.
A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Put the game away, Dylan. Put the game away, Dylan.
And they will finally bring
Let's go.
it to an end, but not before he's
my
down
sticks,
inside
bro.
the 5-yard line at the 4. And
about to be drilled. Look at this man be sitting in the pocket like that.
Near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Back to throw, Watson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
I hate this fucking shit. It's fucking... This shit coming out of nowhere. Cool ass no shit. Phony ass shit. No way.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll go with Foreman. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion.
You watching right now? You missed the pick? Damn, you missed the Dylan Cole pick.
The battle in the trenches never
this would be on
important right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now Watson going to sneak it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. The kick by Fairbairn.
I'm trying to get another ring under my pocket so I can spell it.
And that makes this a 10-point game. It's 16-6.
Fuck that shit.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock.
Can't
put some points
on
the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to
take
over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
I'm playing CPU right now. I bet you if I put it up that I'm going to the playoff. I mean to the next one. I bet you play.
Bortles to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
What's up, Justin Reed?
Couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
I was on that shit.
A handoff to Fournette. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Back to throw, Bortles. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield
that damn kicker too. How you make the first one?
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for
the first one.
They got the lead. 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
He got Madden for real. That was a Madden ice time on that nigga.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
This nigga hit the fucking upright. I wanted them to win too because I wanted to play against the Cowboys. I wanted my revenge. Now the Cowboys about to get stomped by the Rams, and the Saints about to get at the Eagles. Rams, Saints, NFC.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
That game was extra lit anyway. No, they stomped the Rams at home. In the dome. That's how they got #1 seed. They're getting at everybody in the dome. It's hard to beat the Saints in the dome. When they won the Super Bowl, that's when they had #1 seed.
To throw is Bortles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
They lost to the Vikings last year because they was away. They always talk about the dome because the dome be getting it, nigga. Hard to play in the dome.
They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
You see that shit, huh? They keep giving this nigga life.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles.
Until I get one.
And his throw is incomplete.
Boy, I was about to say, are you serious?
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it 3rd and 10.
The other dude's 65, right? Lucy. 49ers dude.
Now Bortles again. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
That's what I'm about to do. Watch.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have that in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And incomplete on the deep ball. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Marcus Aldridge at 50. Who won? Old time's sake, bro. For old time's sake, bro. Fine. Logged off, bro. That's the pick I'm talking about, bro. They was blocking the fuck out of these niggas. Oh, he did for extra protection. Right, with the fucking gay ass hair. You know, OG. Ain't my OG. I don't know this nigga. I know you're not talking about all these young gay ass niggas that's out now that you be rocking with. Stop the madness. Okay, and them niggas hold smoking dicks and shit out here for y'all boys. Alright then, nigga. Stop the madness before I get on your ass, nigga. Young Thug got no, huh? So is Lil Uzi with his gay ass rocking purses and shit. Yeah, gold of gay shit. Not with that slow ass nigga.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans, clean money.
My kicker got an upgrade. What?
Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream.
But there you give me no ass.
Low class, look at them. In America, real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us.
Fair bear.
Now she proud of us.
Shut up, nigga.
Me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends had a lot.
I got another dude to play, bro.
Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came,
Nah,
it was
bro.
opportune. And so
Well.
got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shawty claims she a feminist. And her girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance.
I'm gonna send that
50
nigga
bands, 80 bands, 100
I'm gonna
bands.
give this bitch the win.
I'm the American dream.
What he gonna do? If he gonna play the
American dream. No money, no
Oh, he tried to play against the CPU.
no money.
This nigga tried to cheat.
Chuck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it. I'm
You heard me?
funny. Laughing at my haters like you dummy.
He got play. It say played one time. He must have been losing and he quit. You see that? It said played one time. He tried to play that bitch on all Madden. The Chargers niggas, you said he wasn't gonna play. They say that he played it one time. And it's a CPU game. Yeah, he probably was losing, was about to lose, and he quit. Like, I'm gonna get this nigga a win. He not gonna let the CPU beat him. You want the Browns? Hold on, I'm gonna set it back then. I'm gonna set it back. The damn 49ers dude gonna play you or what? I told Ranger to take the damn Cowboys. He dumb. He ain't gonna take them niggas. I'm gonna send this nigga shit too. Hopefully, if you win, you'll play the Falcons in the NFC Championship.
Another day in the USA, just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the.
How you know he's cheating? Because he old? Maybe that dude he played against too. I was 8-1. You consider me cheating?
But it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club and these
if you never seen me playing, you just looking at my record like you was like, man, the Texas dude 8-1. He must be a cheesy ass dude. I'm talking about me, nigga. If you didn't know me, and you was like, man, this damn Texas dude 8-1. You thought I was a cheesy dude too? Yeah, you would have, nigga. Stop lying. You seen that Falcons dude play before? Against who? Stop lying, bro. Oh, when you was by his house? He was stomping him? You ready for me to send the invite, bro? I'm tired of hearing all your goddamn crying and laziness. Maybe you can get in. I want to hear you get excited again for something. I'm being a bum. Shut up, nigga. Trash. Shut up, nigga. I'll slap you. Shut up before I smack you on your bum, nigga. Shut up before I smack you on your bum, nigga. You ever been smacked on your bum? Never. Nobody's ever smacked me on my bum, nigga. Send it, nigga. Oh, actually, I need to send it, huh? I gotta play that damn Chiefs, dude. If I could beat that nigga, everybody else is cool. If I can get past this one guy, I might be alright. I think all the rest of the AFC dudes kind of cool. Who the number one seed? Somebody new. One new injury. Oh, please don't get Artie Burns. A ruptured disc in a fucking sim. Ah! That's a killer, agent. Artie Burns, son. My starting fucking cornerback. 94 speed, 94 zone, play recognition, 93. Son, that's my starting cornerback, agent.
Turn your lights off. We been on. Came from my block and growed up, guess I'm homegrown, well known.
That is my cologne.
This dude gotta go
I
out
put
here.
my wrist inside the freezer, keep my froze. I put
He got
my
91
heart
speed,
inside
86
cause I
zone,
was
but he ain't got no play
chose.
record.
I put my heart inside and only God knows. God knows. Yeah, the clinics, but that baby wipe this nose. I wipe this nose. What's
Yeah, he got
liquid
91 speed too.
till they explode?
He my slot man.
Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swing goals
Not
now.
the Navy,
Now smash, shots and goals. Rock the shows. Big bang rolls. Cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she don't ski. Splash. Think about post not on the ground, man. Delete. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers. Think about post not on the ground, man. Delete. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers.
Yeah, come on, boy.
Not a boarded house. Get deported out. Deported. Got one shot. Marvin the Martian.
Yeah,
I'ma put your brain up an auction.
Yeah, he been the other league. He in other league. He switched teams. He used to be the coach. I played him a couple times.
Chanel bag is ostrich. Straight down, come up in the process. Private jet. The same diamond milk, yeah. I'ma keep the on welfare. The pink stone real. Bling bling blow, yeah. Mama got style, yeah. Chanel reptile player.
All right, bro. I'll give you a couple rounds, bro.